Hi there. Here with me I have the Savotta Jääkärireppu, which is a sort of a crossbreed between a military and a civilian hiking pack made by a Finnish company called Savotta. The name Jääkärireppu means rangerpack or jagerpack. The pack came with this tag which says Savotta since 1955, Suomi, Finland. Savotta is a small Finnish-based company that has been making outdoor gears since 1955 and recently started to make gear or the modern gear for the Finnish army. This pack is made of the same materials. It says here that the pack is about 22 liters, 1.75 kilograms, made of 1000 denier cordura, and that the frame sheet is made of Iten plastic, color olive green, and guarantee for 5 years. Even if this tag says 22 liters, I'd say this pack is about 30 liters. It's 55 tall, 18 deep, and 20 wide if you measure from seam to seam. That gives just around 30 liters. It is possible to overpack the pack, which gives you about 5 or 8 liters more room. So it's a very generous pack as it goes for space. All of the webbing material is the same used by the military. These 20mm straps can take up to 1000 kilograms of stress. All the buckles are high-grade plastic made by ITW Nexus. Can be used in extreme cold and extreme heat and won't break under stress. And that's very important here in Finland, since here in southern Finland, usually in January, the temperatures drop to -30, and in the summer they rise to +30, and in the winter in Lapland it can be somewhere around -40. So we have a variation of 60 degrees in temperature. Now let's go first over the straps, the compression system of this pack. There are two main compression straps here at the front, very generous in length, and they do run all the way to the bottom. They're sewn right here into the pack, and then there's two loops for routing the straps at the bottom, and of course you could place external straps here so you can place items beneath the pack. Two loops here at the bottom for hiking poles, whatever you want to use them for, and then the upper end is sewn here into the lid, the loop just here under. Because of the straps are sewn right into the back of the bottom and they run freely alongside the pack, means you can cinch it down real tight even if you're wearing just having something small inside of the pack. The back side of the lid has two compression straps, which makes the lid floating. It's not sewn into the back right here, and the straps, as you can see, are very generous, so you could place even large items here under the lid. Hope you can see, yes. Now the sides have two compression straps each and a pocket here at the bottom. The straps on the sides are very generous also in length. You could place a sleeping pad underneath them, and of course any long items here, so you did place the back end of the item here in the pouch. The pouches are very small, and they are made that way for a purpose, so that you could slide a rifle butt in there, or the light rocket launcher used by Finnish military, or of course water bottle. Tall water bottles work fine, so you do place the bottle under the strap here. Here on the other side I have a small axe, so you can see how it looks. This is the Fiskar's small camping hatchet. Fits perfectly here inside and stays very secure. As you can see, the pack is lined with moly all over. Here on the sides it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 of moly. Same on the other side, and here at the front 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 4 across, and these main three rows here at the middle gives an additional one on each side. The lid has 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could attach any number of pockets or gear on the outside. Okay, that's the outside of the pack. The inside of the pack is one big pocket. There's a hydration pocket at the back, and on each side there's ports for your hose, or if you have a radio or something like that, you can route your antenna through this. There are no pockets on the outside, but however there is a two-way zipper here at the side, so you can reach into the bottom of the pack and grab your items without taking everything out. It's a very heavy-duty zipper. The lid has one pocket here on the inside. It's a flat pocket, I guess 2 liters, something like that. And as you can see, the material is PU coated on the inside all over the pack, which means that the pack is somewhat rainproof. It's not waterproof, of course, but should withstand rain just fine. Okay, now I have the pack filled with some stuff just to show you what it can take. The main compartment is closed with this snow collar here, and as you can see, it's very generous. As I said, 5-8 liters, something like that. The ability to overpack, and then there's a cordage lock here to the pack, and of course to the collar. Okay, so inside here right now I have Finnish Army mess kit. That's my cooking kit. Järven Fjällduken exclusive, poncho, tarp, bivy bag, awesome thing. Fleece, puffy jacket, and my sleeping bag. The Järven exclusive lining for the Fjällduken. This is the winter bag. This is kind of big bag. That's it. And as you can see, if you're not using the collar, you can let it just rest inside the main compartment here. This is the main compartment. Let's see if you can see the... Here's the pocket for the hydration bladder. It's very generous, so you could fit even a large hydration bladder in there. And then let's see if you can see, there's a small strap with a tri-glide up here for hanging your bladder, and then there's a pocket here closed by Velcro, and in here inside is the plastic sheet that is the frame of the pack, fully removable. And I've even heard of some guys that's riveted aluminum stays alongside the sheet so that they can bend it and form it so that it matches the contour of their back. But I think it works just fine as it is. Okay, now moving on to the back side of the pack. Here's the strap system, carrying system, carry drag handle at the top. There's a wide webbing material here that supports or keeps the straps in place. There's heavy duty sewing right here, and then alongside the back there are two pieces of padding here, about 4 or 5 centimeters wide and 2 deep. They do provide some padding for your back and do allow for some airflow to the back. And then there's a lumbar support or lumbar padding right here. The shoulder straps are very wide, I guess 6-7 centimeters. As you can see, they are contoured, they are not straight. There's no padding in them. Inside here there's some sort of dense foam material, so they're kind of hard. And on the straps there's loops all over, so you could route any hoses or things like that. There's one chest strap here that's fully adjustable, very generous, fully removable. You can move it up or down just as you please. The straps are very long. There's a tri-glide here and very long piece of material here, so I guess this pack could fit all sorts of body types. Sewn with a piece of fabric down here, and then the hip belt is the same material as the shoulder straps and just a 20mm strap here with a quick release buckle. This hip belt, in my opinion, is not load bearing. Of course it takes a bit of the load, but it gives more stability than load bearing capacity. The hip belt is also contoured, so it doesn't come straight off the pack, just downwards, which means you can use it with large coats, military vests and things like that. The hip belt isn't removable, but the lumbar support here, the lumbar padding, is only attached with one strap here, as you can see, and removable, which means that you could fold the hip belt behind here if you wanted to, so it stays out of the way. So that's it. Savotta Jääkärireppu. The second model, I'll place a link to Savotta's own websites down here, so you can see the differences between the different models. An excellent pack, not the lightest but not the heaviest, can take a lot of beating, can take a lot of stuff, and it's very, very comfortable on the back. Recently I had something like 15 kilos of food that I bought from the store when I was coming home. No problem, it was very comfortable. That's the heaviest I've carried with this pack so far. Alright, if you have any feedback or any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them here below. Thank you for watching.